Atomic theory. Let's take a trip through time. Atomic theory's timeline. Name: Democritus, Dalton, Thomson, Rutherford, Bohr, Schrödinger, Heisenberg. Time frame. Key points. Candy. Model: Democritus 460 to 370 BC. There are various basic elements from which all matter is made. Everything is composed of small atoms moving in a void. Atoms were indivisible and indestructible. Some atoms are round, pointy, oily, have hooks, etc. to account for their properties. Ideas lacked experimental evidence. Ideas rejected by leading philosophers because void equals no existence, Aristotle. First concept of an atom. Pick a candy. John Dalton 1766 to 1844 introduced his ideas in 1803. Each element is composed of extremely small particles called atoms. All the atoms of a given element are identical, but they differ from those of any other element. Atoms are neither created nor destroyed in any chemical reaction. A given compound always has the same relative numbers and kinds of atoms. Dalton's model. Pick a candy. J. Thomson 1856 to 1940. Discovered electron 1897, cathode ray experiment. Plum pudding model 1904. Electrons in a soup of positive charges. Discovered isotopes 1913. Cathode ray tube experiment. J. Thomson's ideas. Plum pudding model. Pick a candy. Ernest Rutherford 1871 to 1937 Nucleus theory 1910. Alpha particle gold foil experiment. An atom's mass is mostly in the nucleus. The nucleus has a positive charge, mostly. Atom is mostly empty space. Electrons rotating around outside. Alpha particle experiment. Rutherford model. Pick a candy. Problems with Rutherford model. Negative charged electrons should be attracted to positively charged nucleus. Rotating charge should give off energy, eventually electron collapse into nucleus. Couldn't explain why heated metals or metal compounds give off certain colors. Couldn't explain chemical properties of elements. Niels Bohr 1885 to 1962 Planetary model 1913. Only certain paths allowed for electrons, called energy levels, get closer together the farther away from nucleus. Energy of electron quantized, fixed amount. Electrons move between levels by absorbing energy. Electrons moving from higher levels to lower levels give off specific amount of energy. Explain colors of heating metals. Bohr's model. Bohr model for nitrogen. Pick a candy. Ernst Schrödinger 1887 to 1961 Werner Heisenberg 1901 to 1976. Quantum mechanical model 1926. Came from the solution to the wave equation. Electrons can only have certain energies. Electrons are in probability zones called orbitals, not orbits, and the location cannot be pinpointed. Electrons are particles and waves at the same time. Developed quantum numbers based on theories of Einstein and Planck. Orbitals. Quantum mechanical theory: electron in a hydrogen atom. Pick a candy.